Black history is my history, so naturally it's white history, right? If you just rolled your eyes, you're a part of the problem. But that's what we do. When we hear things we don't align with, we roll our eyes, we say it's stupid, and we move on. Not addressing the problem, but just adding to it. I'm obviously white, naturally. I'm not obviously racist. I like to refer to myself as a recovering racist because I grew up in a system that told me that people of color, or black people especially, are different than me. They're worse than me. They're less than me. And the things that they've done throughout history don't matter as much as my own. Please don't be triggered by what I'm saying. I'm talking about a long time ago, like slavery and oppression and the rights to vote not coming until the 1960s or back of the bus, back of the line, different drinking fountains, different bathrooms. Or like the criminalization of black people on television, black people being arrested more regularly for crimes more regularly committed by white people. Old stuff. Okay, maybe you should be triggered. But when you're triggered, don't be upset because you don't know or disagree. Be upset because you haven't learned it. That's why I call Black History Month this month White History Month. Not in an attempt to whitewash it or water it down, but in an attempt to take ownership of it. I grew up in an education system that told me that the good things that happened in American history were done only by white people, and that simply wasn't true. Now I was taught about a few good black people, Martin Luther King and Harriet Tubman and Samuel, anyways. But as we have allowed technology to expand, we've started to learn that black history is a huge part of positive American history. Yeah, we've learned that American history is very white, but it's also very black. It's very nice, but it's also very oppressive. To me, when I think of white history, I think of anyone that's contributed to my current state. And when I look at black history in America, I learn that they had a lot to do with where I currently am. Black history has brought me friends, it's brought me loved ones. It's brought me my style, it's brought me my fashion. It's brought me my faith, it's brought me my theology. It's brought me my education, it's brought me my history. I'm ready to take ownership of all these things that I haven't taken ownership of before. I'm ready to let people know that I'm learning, and I want to learn more. One thing I've heard is that many sides in these conversations feel unaccepted. Whether that's white people trying to experience black culture, or that's black people trying to experience white culture. This is why we see such segregation on our college campuses and communities and in faiths. Let's be real, it's 2017. It's time to make a new black friend. Or a white friend, whichever applies. It's time to have a tough conversation. It's time to stop rolling your eyes and start unrolling your hearts. It's time to read books and magazines, videos, movies, documentaries, and things that take us into a better understanding of people that have been telling us that their better isn't nearly as good as ours. It's time to start understanding people that are living in the same society as you, but not experiencing the same positive realities of that society that you are. As I've told you before, life is about loving differently. We've justified loving inappropriately for hundreds and hundreds of years. It's time to reevaluate the way we love. And love the way we've never thought of loving before. Love new, love better, love people, love different, love you. But realize where you came from.